there, graders. All right, first I want us to use our mu, and I want us to kind of go back to where we left off when we were in class together and we played circles and stars, okay? So let's just do one quick circle and star together. Let's pretend that I rolled the die, and the first number I rolled was a 3. What would you do for circles and stars? You draw 3 circles, right? So draw your 3 circles. I'm going to try to do it on here, but yours is going to be much better, but I'm giving it my best shot, okay? So you're going to have 3 circles on your paper. Uh-oh. And okay, about the same size. Okay, I have 3 circles. And then if the second number was a, let's say the second number is a 5. Okay, so you're going to put 5 stars in each one. So I'm going to try to draw stars, but you never know. You ready? 1. You can't really see that, can you? Let's do it in black. 1. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not doing circles, I'm doing dots, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what you did when we played circles and stars was that you knew how to come up with the total number of stars. So you counted 5, 10, 15. And some of us underneath did our skip counting really clearly. 5, 10, it's a 10, 5, 10, and then 15, right? We skip counted underneath to show our work. Or we said that it was 3 sets or 3 groups of 5, right? Okay. Today, we're going to be putting those into math sentences, okay? 3 sets of, I'm in the way here, of, it is hard to write like this, but 3 sets of 5. Okay, today we're going to be putting those into math sentences, okay? And we're going to show how we could use addition. All right, that's not what I want, sorry. We're going to show how we could use addition. Sorry, let me move these. Ready? Addition. Now let's take these Post-it notes that I made and see if you could help me figure out how to put them. And then, I want the Post-it note, not the, hold on. There we go. Put that circle back up there. Okay, ready? So I'm going to take these Post-it notes and I'm going to see. Okay, when I add, I have an add end plus an add end. Oh. Plus another add end. Am I going to have enough room? Equals a sum. Okay, so the addition sentence that would match this picture would be 5. Oops, gotta go back to my pen. Sorry. 5 plus 5, right? 5 plus 5 plus 5, because I have 3 sets of 5. So it's 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. Sorry about that line right there. Equals 15, right? All right. And you did that the other day. You showed me that 5 plus 5 plus 5 if I was adding my 3 groups of 5. Okay, so that's an addition sentence. But today we're also going to show how we could use a multiplication sentence. Okay, so, whoops, I did another line. I am not very good at this. I'm going to get better as this week goes on. We're all going to get better at certain things, and I hope I get better at using this. Okay, keep forgetting to go over here. Okay, ready? So let's look at these blue Post-it notes. I'm going to have my equal sign is going to go down here. And my multiplication sign, I'm going to have a factor. I need another factor. Times a factor. Factor times a factor is going to equal a, what is the answer when we multiply? That one's new for us, but we'll keep practicing. It's a product, okay? So today we're going to learn how if we take this same problem, same circles and stars, we could show it in addition, repeated addition. 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 15. Or we could show it as a multiplication sentence. And those are called, we multiply two factors times each other. So the first factor would be 3, because I have 3 sets. So 3 times 5 would be the multiplication sentence that would match this picture, because I have 3 sets of 5. So it would be 3 times 5 is equal to 15. The product is 15. Okay, we'll come back to these vocabulary words quite a bit because I know they're new, but I wanted to show you how we could use the same idea that we use for our circles and squares. All right, if you open your math book to page 145, okay, and I'm going to kind of go quickly through it, but you can go back and do it on your own and do it a little bit slower, okay? But if we take a look, we can see that we're going to be relating addition and multiplication. Okay, so here's the problem of the day. Tamika needs 3 apples to make 1 loaf of apple bread. Each loaf has the same number of apples. How many apples does Tamika need to make 4 loaves? Okay, so we want 4 loaves of bread, so we could show 4 circles. And how many apples does she need for each loaf? She needs 3 apples. So you're going to draw 3 apples in each loaf. Whoa, you're going to draw much better than me, but 3 apples for each loaf, okay? If we were going to write an addition sentence for this picture, whoa, sorry, look at my apples. That one looks like a fortune cookie, doesn't it? Are you ready? If I was going to write an addition sentence to match this picture, it would be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, right? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to, what would the sum be? 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12. So the sum would be 12. So Tamika needs 12 apples to make 4 loaves of bread. And I don't think I can write in there. I think it's too big, but needs 12 apples to make 4 loaves of bread. Okay? All right, so that would be the way to use our addition, right? We could use addition. But we could also use multiplication, right? Okay, so let's flip the page and let's see how we could use multiplication. Okay, another way to do it would be to combine the groups. When you combine equal groups, we can multiply, right? So I have 4 sets of 3. I have 4 groups of 3. Now you need to draw your apples back in here, but I don't know that I could draw that small in mine. Okay, so you're going to draw 3 apples in each one. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Okay, so draw 3 apples in each one. My apples are not looking good. Okay, you could do some nice looking apples, okay? All right. But if we take a look, since they're the same number of counters or apples in each circle, you can multiply to find out how many in all. Multiplication is another way to find out how many there are altogether when you have equal groups. So we have 4 is one factor, times 3 is the other factor, is equal to 12, right? We have 4 sets of 3, so 4 times 3 is equal to 12. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12. I have 4 sets of 3, so it'd be 4 times 3. Now multiplication, just like addition, we could write vertically. We could write horizontally like this, like the horizon, like this one, or we could write vertically like this one, stack them up like an elevator. Okay, so we could write it either way. All right, so how we would read this would be 4 times 3 equals 12. And we would read this one, 4 times 3 equals 12. The factors are the numbers multiplied, and the product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Okay? And we've been working on that one. That one's not new. Okay? So in these 2 pages, they show us how we could do repeated addition, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or we could do multiplication, 4 times 3, because I have 4 sets of 3s. All right. We're going to work through a little bit of the next couple pages, and then you're going to do them on your own to practice, okay? Number 1, write the related addition and multiplication sentences for the model. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is the repeated addition. I'm adding 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So here I would write 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And what would be my sum? Since I'm adding, it's a sum. 5, 10, 15, 20. My sum would be 20. The multiplication sentence that would match that, because they're equal groups, I have 4 equal groups. I can't fit it in here, sorry. 4 equal groups. So it's 4 times, how many are in each group? 5. 4 times 5. And what would the product be? The product would be 20. So the product of 4 times 5 is 20. And the sum of 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, 4 5s, would be 20. Okay? All right. It says use models. How would you change this model so you could write a multiplication sentence to match it? Can you write a multiplication right here? You can't, right? Because they're not equal groups. So what could you do? There's 2 options, really. What could you do? You could add a counter. So now I have 2 sets of 4, so 2 times 4, right? Or if I didn't want to add a counter, I could delete a counter, could get rid of that counter. If I got rid of one of those, then it would be 2 sets of 3, right? So either way could work. All right, before I run out of time, let's take a look at the next page. You're going to work kind of through the next page on your own. Well, let's do 2 and 3 together, and then you can do on your own. Okay, it says draw a quick picture to show equal groups and then write related addition and multiplication sentences. I need 3 groups of 6. So how many circles? 3 circles. And how many are going to go in each circle? 6. 6 are going to go in each circle. So what would my addition sentence be? 6 plus 6 plus 6 is equal to, well, 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 more would be 18. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. Or I have 3 sets, so 3 times 6 is equal to 18. All right. And then try number 3. 2 groups of 3. So how many circles? 2. 2 groups. And I'm going to have 3 in each one. So it'd be 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Or the multiplication sentence would be, I have 2 groups, so 2 times, how many are in each group? 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to work through the rest of this page, okay? If you get stuck on some of the go deepers, don't worry about that. Make sure that you know 4 and 5 and try 6 and 7. If 8 and 9 are tricky, we can go over them together later. But then I'm going to send you the answer keys so you could check your work. Okay, when you've finished and you think you understand, then you're going to go on to page 149 and do that like you normally would for homework. Okay, so you're going to do 149 for homework. Oh, you're going to do 149 and check it, sorry. And then you're going to do 150 and send it in because that's the page that we usually grade. Okay, if you're not sure, just hold on and ask me questions tomorrow because I'll be on the Zoom tomorrow. I just can't be today. Okay, so if you get confused, you can ask for help or you could wait and hold on to it till tomorrow because it'll still be there tomorrow and we can go through it together. Okie dokes? Okay, have a great day, my friends. I miss you. Bye.